Oh, hello. Welcome into my workshop and welcome to the show Creations of Clay. My name is Louis Palladini, and today I like to paint a full body of a cryptid. It's called a DogMan. It's a cryptid. Cryptids are called cryptids because it's the supposed sightings of these animals, but they haven't proven it that they actually exist. And I'll show you how to paint this from start to finish. And I'm going to show you the first color that I want to put on there is a color. We're going to use a little black. I want to put a nice little base coat on there, and that way we can paint. Put that there, and what we're going to do is I'll paint that. See, now what we want to do is I want to fill that in nicely. Just do that. Okay, so now I want to show you, we put a really nice black base coat on this, so it's ready for other painting. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. You always want to look at it from all angles to make sure you didn't miss any spots. So this is what he looks like now with a nice black base coat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hair dryer on him because he's a little wet. Now that we've done the dryer, it's a lot easier for me to handle now. And now I want to use some other colors. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to start working on the mouth area. So what I want to do is I got this reddish color. Let's see, I'm going to look at these, see which one. That's a little too bright. This one here. Yeah, I like this color here, this color red. So we're going to use this one right here. It's dark, but not too dark. So the first thing that I want to do is I'll get one of these smaller brushes, and I want to paint the inside of the mouth. So see this? I'm going to go like this and paint the inside of the mouth. I'll show you. See this? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any spots. See that? You can see how I painted the inside. I'll rotate it a little bit so you can see it. But that's looking pretty good now. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to paint, I'm going to paint the teeth. So I have this white color here. I'm going to use that for the teeth. So we're going to try to get all angles. So we're going to get that there. See that? Nice contrast with the black. So I painted those. The next thing that we want to do is, I probably should do the eyes. I want to see, I got a couple of different colors yellow. Got that one, then I got a brighter color yellow. Just going to see what would, you know what? I like this one here, I think. Be a little brighter. It's going to be a nice contrast with the black. So, eyes get a little watery, so. So now, so what I'm going to do is I'm using this yellow color in here. See that? That makes it look nice. Now, the next thing that I want to do is we want to start to do some grays on here. So I'm going to take a little gray, put that right here. I'm going to get rid of some of these colors that we don't appear to need anymore. I'll put them off here to the side so they don't get in our way. And now we're going to do the gray. Just going to dab it here and there. I'm not going to put too much on there because I do like the black color, but I just want to just kind of give it a little variation of color. So I'm just dabbing the arms a little bit with the gray. Vary that a little bit. Then I'm going to paint a little bit of the legs with a little gray. See that? Just vary the color a little bit. Then I'll do the other side. Then I'll do a little bit of the feet. So we can do that. Get a little bit of the tail. And then the chest area, I want to kind of get a little bit of that in there. Get a little bit of that color in there. Then we'll get a little bit around the mouth area. See, I'm doing the face a little bit. And And I'm going to try to get a little bit of the mane too. So I'm going to get in here. Just going to dab that in a little bit. Get a little variation of color. There. I think that adds to him. See how nice he looks now? We'll just do a little bit more. Yeah, he's starting to look really nice. And now I just want to maybe put a little more on the hands too. And then the other side too. I want to make sure I get both sides of the hands. Then make sure I get the inside of the hand there. I'll do a little bit more on the feet, I think. There. Starting to come along really nice. So the next thing that we want to do is I want to start to add a few other colors to him. Lighten things up a bit. I have this light color brown. I'm going to add that in there. Let's see. Just add a little bit here and there. Gonna add a little in here. See that? Just kind of lighten them up a little bit in some places. I'm going to do the side here. And I see you get a little color in there. Then we want to get a little on the chest area. See that? Get a little bit on the legs. See that? Now I'm going to work my way around and more on this tail. See that? I probably want to get the inside of the ears a little bit in here. Then we'll put a little bit on the face too. Let's see, add a little bit in here. See how nice that's starting to look? I just figured to give a nice little variation in color. So I'm going to put a little up here too. And a little more in here. Yeah, it's really starting to come along nice. Look at that. So now that we got the grays and we got that, I got those two colors that I wanted. I'm going to use this. This is a little darker. Let's see if that's the same. Might be. That looks pretty similar to the other one, but I'll just do a few little dabs here and there. Okay, so now that we got that, I do want to go a little darker brown. Right there, we'll put that right there. And let me just dab this a little bit. And now, we'll just dab a little bit here and there. I'm going to kind of the ears a little bit. Stab that a little bit. Dab a little bit here and there. Yeah, it's looking really good. Add a little more brown there. Just dab various areas like around the feet and the hands. Yeah, kind of darken that up a little bit. Look at that, that looks so nice. Just get a little more. And then, I want to get a little more of this on the sides. See that? Just dab ever so slightly. then dab a little bit behind the hands. So get all around him, just doing little dabs here and there. There's a little, I might lighten up the hands a little bit in the back. Yep, so. Yeah, he's starting to come along really nicely. So the next thing that I want to do is, okay, so what I want to do is do the claws next. So we're going to come back in. I did add a little more of that. It's like a white color. That way it'll show a nice contrast with everything else. So I'm going to take that and so what I'm doing is I'm painting the claws. So I think you can see that hand. See how I did the tips of the hand, the fingers? And then I'll come in from the other side too. You want to do both sides. So I'll show you. See how I did that? Let me see if I can turn that around so you can see it. You can see the back of the hand there. And I'm going to do the same thing on this hand too. Get the claws. Okay, so I did that, and then we want to do the toes. We also want to do the toes down there. And I want to get the toes here. So what I paint is the toes down there. And that there, yep, I think looking at that now, I'm pretty satisfied with the colors that I've used. There's a nice variation of color with the browns, the black, the gray, you know, and that's how you would paint the DogMan. And I do want to thank you for coming to the show Creations of Clay today. And I do look forward to seeing you again next week. Goodbye for now.